here in this one. Hickey and Dodd come out, and Money Palele and Alex Williams check in. Sincere Quinn carries it, and the Raiders signaling no touchdown. Still waiting for the call from the officials. And it's gonna be first and goal for the Owls. Owls hand it off, and touchdown for the Owls. 1 yard carry there. Give the Owls 6. Touchdown for the running back number 4, Cargill. And the Owls get ready for the extra point. Ball is snapped, and the kick is good. .5:55 left in the first half of this one. The Blue Raiders lead 14-7. Solid drive there by the Owls. Definitely answered some questions that were to be answered from the first quarter. And now it looks like we have Leah and our high school's principal ready for an interview on the sideline. Leah, it's all you.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Miss O'Brien. So, Miss O'Brien, how did laptop deployment go this week?
It went great. We deployed 500 laptops to our 10th through 12th graders. We only have around 250 students that currently don't have school-issued laptops. So we were really excited about that, and we know it's going to be such a great opportunity for our students to be able to use them in the classroom.
Thank you. And how is that going to affect them being in the classroom, the teachers and the students?
Well, you know, not every student has access to technology, and so by us providing a laptop to every student at Cleveland High School, we're providing an opportunity for them to have access to things globally that they may not have at home, and so that's a really exciting thing for us. It is issued to each individual student, so it's different than the laptop carts, where the student can save their own things on there, and the processing works a lot better. It's a lot better for testing, so there's a lot of really great perks to it, and you know, we're just really blessed in Cleveland City Schools to have a school board and a director of schools that believes in doing these kind of things for our students. It's really innovative, and not many school systems have it, so we're really blessed to have it.
Thank you, Miss O'Brien. Back to you, Leo.
Thanks, Leah, and thank you to our school system for providing those laptops for us. Definitely a great help to have those. We appreciate what our school system, our director of schools, do for us. And a touch back on that kick for the Owls. So the Blue Raiders will get the ball from on the 20, 1st and 10. Jackson Moore in shotgun. Hands it off to Boyd. Boyd looks for room, doesn't find much. But gets some tough yards from that one. About a gain of 4. Green, number 23 for the Owls, in there for the stop. 2nd and 6 for the Blue Raiders. Moore fakes the handoff to Bowman. Goes up the middle and is met at about the 29-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 1 for the Blue Raiders at their own 29. 4:48 left in this first half of Ottawa versus Cleveland. Moore hands it off to Bowman. Gets tripped up for about no gain. Definitely had the hole, but slips. And it'll be 4th and 1. Maybe gained a few inches. Green on the stop. So it'll be 4th and 1. At first, it looked like they were going to go for it. And it looks like they have changed their mind. Head coach Scott Cummings changes his mind. And they will be punting on this one. Gomez's punt is almost blocked, but gets off a pretty decent punt. Chastain touches it down at Ottawa's 39-yard line. Three minutes and 34 seconds left here in the second quarter of this one. The Owls looking to tie it up before the half. Before the end of the half. Like a timeout was called on the field. Both teams in their respective huddles. So far, pretty good offensive performance from the Blue Raiders. Could have gotten the first down there in that previous possession. But Bowman slips, falls short of the first down. So the Blue Raiders opt to punt, and here we are. 3:34 left in the second quarter. Owls looking to tie this one up. First and 10 for the Owls from their own 39-yard line. Sanford keeps and carries for a good gain of about 6 yards. Second and 4 for the Owls. Sincere Quinn gets the handoff. Looks for room and is tackled down by Victor Dawn. But gets enough for the first down, so the Owls get a first down on that carry. Move over into Blue Raider territory. So 1st and 10 from the Blue Raiders' 46-yard line. Sanford fakes the handoff to Quinn, looks for room. It gets a pretty good gain on that carry. Alex Williams subs in for Victor Dodd. And Sanford gets 11 yards on that one, so it'll be a first down for the Owls. Sincere Quinn gets the carry, shakes free from a few defenders, is still going, and is finally brought down at the 8-yard line. But there is a penalty flag on the field, and it is holding on the Ooltewah Owls. So erase that play from your memory, folks. It's gonna be brought back. So after that penalty, the Owls take it back to about the 45-yard line. Of course, they are in Blue Raider territory, but that makes it a 1st and 20. So long 20 yards ahead in order for them to get the first down. Sanford misses his target, incomplete on that one. Number 84 was the intended target. Victor Dodd checks back in for the Blue Raider defense. So 2nd and 20. A minute and 44 left in the first half of this one. So far, very good game for the Blue Raiders. Sanford pitches it over, and Sanford pitches it to number 2. Creative play calling there by the Owls, but Parker Chastain tackles him down. Can't fool the Blue Raider defense. So no gain on that one, actually a loss of about 3 yards. Loss of 2, excuse me. So it'll bring down 3rd and 22. Long 22 yards. Again, creative play calling there from Ooltewah, but Parker Chastain sniffs that one out and stops them for a loss. Clock is running down. 45 seconds left. And the Owls snap the ball. Sanford looks for somebody, feels the pressure, throws it downfield. Oh, overthrows his receiver just by a little. Sure, he wishes he had that one back. So that'll be 4th and 22. Owls will be punting this one back to the Raiders. Sanford is back to punt. Looked like it could have been a trick play, but Sanford does punt it. Decent punt. Dorsey fields it, gains about 4 yards. So we've seen Ooltewah's quarterback do just about everything today. Throws the ball, carries it, lined up for a punt return, and it looks like he is a pretty decent punter as well. Jackson Moore and the Blue Raider offense are out, but there is another penalty out on the field. 22 seconds left here in the first half. Penalty was on the Blue Raiders, so that'll bring them back. Brings them back 5 yards. Jackson Moore gets the snap, hands it off. Just trying to run out the rest of the clock in this quarter. Carry by Bowman on that one. 14 seconds remaining in the half. The clock is stopped. Timeout called by the Owls. So the Owls defense trots back on the field, and the officials fix the game clock. It's like 17 seconds are left here in the first half, not 14. And so Jackson Moore looked like he was going to take a knee, but scampers around, ultimately just gets down. Ruwal calls another timeout. Looks like it'll be their last one. So that'll bring up 3rd and 11 for the Blue Raiders. Deep in their own territory. Blue Raiders just trying to run this clock out. Head back to the locker rooms and talk about any adjustments that they can make. But so far with the lead, Blue Raiders up on the Owls by 7. So far, pretty disciplined football from the Blue Raiders. Something that they have struggled with in the past weeks. Lots of false starts and offsides on the Blue Raiders. Cleaned that up over the bye week and looking good so far here in this one. Blue Raiders and the Owls trot back on the field. Play clock begins. Jackson Moore is lined up for another knee, but hands it off to Boyd, and Boyd breaking free. Definitely gets the first down. Stopped at about the 27-yard line with 4 seconds left. Number 20, Devarius Bowman on the carry. Brother of Josiah Bug Bowman, number 30. So with 4 seconds left, Blue Raiders just look for a quick handoff. But shifting around in the backfield, the handoff to Devarius Bowman. No gain on the play, and that's gonna do it for the first half of this one. The Blue Raiders lead 14-7. So far, very few mistakes from both teams. I know we saw a lot of flags flying in that one possession earlier in the second quarter. Blue Raiders figuring out where to go here for the halftime break. Raiders currently have a 1 touchdown lead on the Owls. So far, so good for the Raiders. Very consistent running. Jackson Moore has made the completions to his receivers when needed. We saw that one very nice completion of Robert Flowers. Flowers made some players miss and took it to the house. And so we now have Leah Hargis, our sideline reporter, with our head coach, Scott Cummings. Leah, it's all you.
Here with Coach Cummings. So, Coach Cummings, what were some of your key strategies going into this very competitive game?
Well, we started off great, executing the game plan of containing their quarterback and not letting him, make plays and get first downs with his feet. And then we kind of started faltering with that. The kids got to stay in their head and not get so vamped up that they make mistakes and don't execute the game plan.
Thank you, Coach Cummings. Back to you, Leo.
Thank you, Leah, and thank you, Coach Cummings, for being with us here at halftime. So as Coach Cummings said, a very, very hot start for the Blue Raiders. Things did start to change a little bit as the second quarter went on. The Owls were able to tack on a touchdown to the scoreboard. But the Blue Raiders still have the lead and now have time to make some adjustments to come out firing for the start of the second half. And now, for tonight's Ottawa homecoming festivities,
classic favorites to enjoy on one plate, like our delicious new shrimp ravioli with lobster alfredo, a filled pasta like irresistible tortellini al forno, and a classic like creamy fettuccine alfredo, plus unlimited salad and freshly baked breadsticks, because the best tour of Italy is the one you create, only at Olive Garden. We're all family here. Breadstick lovers, your new favorite lunches here. Breadstick sandwiches.
The Bros came and changed the food game forever. Now they want to give it back to the community because the Bros care. There is a ton of people doing fundraisers, so the Bros created a global fundraising phenomenon, Spirit Nights. Spirit Nights happen pretty much like every Tuesday, and they get booked like 22 years in advance. The Bros always donate 30% of purchases during Spirit Nights. Yeah, you heard it right! 30%! The Bros also give police officers 50% off.
Wait, what?
Yeah, officer. 50% off.
Burrito time!
And we're back, everybody. Thank you for staying on CHSLive.com. And homecoming festivities are just about over here at Ottawa High School. 3 minutes left on the halftime clock. 3 minutes left till we get started with the second half of this football game. So in the first half, we saw a little bit of everything from the Blue Raiders. We saw them control the clock by running the ball, and of course we also saw Robert Flowers make a tremendous catch, a contested catch, may I add, contested by one of the Owls' defensive backs, made him miss and took it for 50 yards to the house to help the Raiders go into the half with a 7-point lead. Strong showing from Bug Bowman. Jackson Moore making some key throws as well. And for the Owls, in the first quarter, we definitely didn't see much. Malachi Quinn, Sincere Quinn, and Kyrell Sanford have been a little quiet so far here in this one. Of course, all three of them stars. Sincere Quinn, the star running back. Kyrell Sanford, star quarterback, and Sincere's brother Malachi Quinn, star wide receiver. We also saw special teams be a big factor here in the first half. A couple of bad punts by the Owls set up great field position for the Raiders, and the Raiders capitalized and put some points on the board. So far, something to notice from the Blue Raiders in this one is they've been very disciplined. They haven't made that many mistakes. They've been quick to the ball. Saw them run a little bit of no huddle earlier in the first half. Pretty solid play from the Blue Raiders, and on defense as well. It is tough to contain the three stars on that Ottawa offense, and they have done it in stunning fashion. I mean, the Owls just can't find anything on the ground. Really much of anything through the air either. And the Cleveland defense has just been suffocating the Owls offense. And if you would like to relive some of these highlights from this game, our very own CHS Live member Jonathan Murray is always making his highlight videos for our football team, which are very great, may I say. He should have those done by tomorrow and posted on his Twitter. You can find his Twitter at Murdog2000. That is Jonathan Murray, our very own member of CHS Live. The Blue Raiders are already out on the field, getting stretched out, ready for the second half. The Owls, though, nowhere to be seen yet. Punter is out practicing his punts. Struggled in the first half, had two very, very bad punts to start off the game. Actually saw him get benched. And in favor was the quarterback, Kyrell Sanford, who, as I mentioned before the half, we saw him do a lot. He was lined up for a punt return. Of course, quarterback carried the ball a few times and punted. And the Owls are coming out of the locker room. Head coach Scott Chandler definitely has to make some adjustments, as I'm sure he did for the second half, trailing by 1 touchdown to the Blue Raiders. Looking to get things going fast here in the third quarter. Blue Raiders jog back to their sideline, and the Owls begin their stretches. The Owls having one last conversation on their sideline before the start of the second half. The Blue Raiders looking to keep control of this one, keeping the game plan simple. Run the ball down the Owls' defense, maintain control of the clock. Keep playing smart, disciplined football. We should see a Blue Raider win through the end, but the Owls are probably thinking otherwise as they trot back onto the field for the start of the second half. And the Owls get set to kick it off. And it is off. The second half is now underway here at James Monroe Stadium, Jim Jarvis Field. Bowman fields the kick, looks for room, runs away from a few Owls. Look to be finding some room, but does get tackled at about the 26-yard line. Pretty good return there by Devarius Bowman. So the Blue Raiders start with the ball at their own 27-yard line after that good return by Bowman. 1st and 10 for the Blue Raiders. Jackson Moore hands it off to Boyd, which finds a hole, and he is going down the sideline and is taken down at the 25-yard line of the Owls. What a run. Explodes through the hole. And easy enough, 1st down for the Blue Raiders, already in Owl territory. Excuse me, that was Boyd on the carry, forced out of bounds by Taylor, number 6 for the Owls. Jackson Moore finds a receiver who gets immediately tackled again by number 6 Taylor for the Owls. Darius Howard on the reception for the Blue Raiders. Duran, Thomas, Howard, and Flowers out as the wideouts for the Blue Raiders. Boyd gets the handoff, looks for room, fights for a few yards on that carry. And it looks like it'll be enough for a Blue Raider 1st down. Some tough running from Boyd so far in this game. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Raiders. Jackson Moore hands it off to Boyd again. Finds a hole, but gets tackled pretty quickly. Gain of a couple on that one. And Devarius Bowman checks in to this one. Checks in as a wideout. Boyd shifts. Jackson Moore looks for Bowman, and the ball slips through his hands. Looked like a good throw from Moore. Bowman just wasn't able to catch that one. So it'll be 3rd and 8 for the Blue Raiders. Third and 8 at the 11-yard line. Jackson Moore snaps the ball and tosses it to Robert Flowers. A little bit overthrown. Good coverage there by the Ottawa DB. Number 11, Banks. So that'll be 4th down, 4th and 8 for the Blue Raiders. Kevin Gomez is getting ready for the field goal try. Moore sets the ball, and the kick is no good. Wow. And the kick is blocked by the Owls. Way to hustle there. Great hustle from Udawa. They block the kick, and the score remains the same with 9:54 left in the third quarter. Blue Raiders still lead by 7. And out comes the Blue Raider defense. And the Owls offense looks to get something going after a subpar first half. Honestly, that was a pretty good drive right there by the Blue Raiders. Got some huge breakthroughs, but stalled near the 10-yard line of the Owls. Went for the field goal try and were denied. So now the Owls get another try. Another knock at this lead that the Blue Raiders currently hold, as the Owls offense trots back on the field, led by Kyrell Sanford, who has been pretty quiet so far here in this one. You would expect the star quarterback to do more, but the Blue Raider defense has been giving him pressure every play so far. And we'll see how this second half starts. And he keeps it and gets a good gain, bounces off Jordan Hickey, and it gets the first down on that carry. Pretty good run by Sanford. Got 13 yards on that one, which is enough for the first down for the Owls. Low snap. Sanford controls it, hands it off. The ball's fumbled, but the Owls recover on the spot. And Sincere Quinn checks back in. So the three-headed monster of Udawa is on the field. Malachi and Sincere Quinn and Kyrell Sanford. Sanford hands it off to Quinn, but Alex Higgins says no, sir. Stops him for no gain. Alex Higgins, a tough guy, definitely plays tough, and shows it there on that play. So that'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Owls. The Blue Raider defense looking to get yet another stop. Malachi Quinn goes in motion. Sanford snaps it to Sincere, and Sincere finds a crease, and looks like he has enough for the first down. Nothing confirmed yet. And it looks like it's gonna be shorts. But the officials are calling an official timeout, and a measurement will be made on that play. Looks to be a little short from here in the visitor stands, but just to make sure, officials crew trots on the field. It is short, just by a few feet. So 4th and 1 for the Owls. And the Owls are going for it. No signs of the punter. trying to go quick here. Officials, the Owls waiting for the signals official to snap the ball. Excuse me, Owls are waiting for the official signal to snap the ball. The Owls get set. Hand off to the running back, and he slips. Not sure if it was enough. His knee was down before the first yard mark. Might need to get another measurement on this one, and it is and another officials timeout. As I just mentioned, looks like we're gonna get another measurement on this one. Not sure what the call is gonna be. Looks really, really close from here. And it is short again, just by a few centimeters. But the Blue Raiders get the stop on 4th down and once again get great field position. And they will look to capitalize and finish what they started in their last offensive possession. Jackson Moore is ready for the snap. Bug Bowman in the backfield gets the handoff and is stopped for no gain, met by too many Ottawa Owls. Give him a gain of 1 on that one, actually. So 2nd and 9 for the Raiders. Bug Bowman gets the carry again. Give him about 5 yards on that carry. 3rd and 4 coming up for Cleveland. Jackson Moore fumbles the ball. And it looks like Cleveland falls on it. Quarterback needs to take care of the ball a little better than that. And of course the O-line needs to block a little bit better than that. But 4th down for the Blue Raiders, and it looks like they'll be going for it. Fourth and 4 coming up for Cleveland. Jackson Moore has Bug Bowman lined up behind him. Jackson Moore drops back, feels the pressure, screen play, does not work. The Owls sniff that one out. And the Owls sideline is pumped up as they stop the Blue Raiders on 4th down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Ottawa Owls. And Cairo Sanford takes this one to the house. And what a quick turn of events here. Touchdown for the Owls. And just like that, the Owls tie this one up. Well, can tie this one up with a converted extra point. So right now, 14-13. Still waiting for the extra point. Snap is off, and the kick is good, so the extra point is good. And with 1 second under 6 minutes, 5:59 left in the third quarter. Ottawa 14, Cleveland 14, and this one is all tied up. After that quick turnaround, Cairo Sanford gets a huge run for a touchdown. And so the Owls in one play shift all the momentum to their side and tie this one up. 14 all. Blue Raiders were stunned on that play. Sanford just completely dodged Jordan Hickey. Hickey missed the tackle completely. Finds some more room and took it to the house. And so now the Owls are set to kick it off as the Blue Raiders look to find some points to get the lead once again. Kick is up, and David Dorsey is back deep to return. Gets the ball and is met at the 15-yard line for a short return. The Owls are fired up, and all the momentum has shifted their way. But Jackson Moore leads the offense back on the field, looking to get some points on the board. 1st and 10. Cleveland gets the ball at the 17-yard line. And nothing there for the Blue Raiders on that one. Met by the whole defense of the Owls. And here at Cleveland High School, we are very thankful to have such a great band that is here tonight and is keeping our fans up and rowdy here as we cheer on the Blue Raiders. They're in a battle, and Jackson Moore is brought down by about 3 Ottawa defenders. Jackson Moore looks frustrated. And just like that, it'll bring up 3rd and very long for the Blue Raiders. Timeout on the field. So it's 3rd and extremely long for the Blue Raiders. Ottawa seems to have all momentum on their side. And this is one of the plays that this game could come down to. Still lots of time left on the clock, 4:25 left in the 3rd quarter, but it's plays like this where the team, in this case, Ottawa, can get all the momentum and just run away from here. But Jackson Moore in the offense, get ready for this 3rd down try. Third and long for the Blue Raiders. Jackson Moore gets ready for the snap. Bowman in motion. Moore drops back, throws a deep to Robert Flowers. Almost caught it, and pass interference is called on Ottawa. Wow, Flowers just almost caught that one. But either way, pass interference on the Owls, so automatic 1st down for the Blue Raiders. Or excuse me, there can be no automatic 1st down. Can't be no automatic 1st down on a defensive foul in high school, so 3rd and about 6 to go. 15-yard penalty. Jackson Moore looks for Robert Flowers. Flowers was not expecting the ball, therefore incomplete. So 4th and 6 for the Blue Raiders, and out comes the punt team. So Kevin Gomez looking to have another good punt, as he's had all game, to try to get the Blue Raiders out of the hole that they're currently in. And he gets the ball off, and a pretty good punt right there. Unlucky bounce. And the Owls will get the ball at their own 47-yard line. 1st and 10 for Ottawa. And so here we go. Can the Owls keep their momentum going and take the lead for the first time in this one? And Sincere Quinn finds a crease and gets a big gain on that carry. $16-yard gain on that one. And Money Palele knocks him out of bounds after those 16 yards, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Ottawa Owls. Sanford keeps, doesn't make the correct read, and the Raiders knock him back for no gain. 2nd and 10 for the Owls. Sanford drops back, scrambles away, finds Quinn. Oh, and Quinn drops the ball. Looks upfield before controlling the ball, therefore drops it. So it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Owls. Third and 10 coming up. Sanford fakes the pitch to Quinn, looks for room, and Kyrell gets about 5 yards on that carry. 4, excuse me. So it'll be 4th and 6 for the Owls. And on this part of the field, looks like the Owls are looking to go for it. 4th and 6. Blue Raiders looking to make another stop on defense. So 4th and 6 for the Owls. Here we go. Sanford gets the ball, feels the pressure from Money Palele, scrambles away, and gets the 1st down, runs out of bounds just in front of the 1st down marker, so it'll be a 1st down for the Owls. Sanford making all of the plays on his own for the Owls offense. Does it again right there. 1st and 10 for the Owls at the Cleveland 25. Sanford finds Malachi Quinn. Touchdown, Owls. And the Owls get the score on that play. Nice catch and run by Malachi Quinn. So Kyrell Sanford finds his big-bodied receiver to make it 20-14. Owls are set for the extra point. Snap is high. Kick is wide left. And it is no good. So with 2:24 left in the 3rd quarter, the Ottawa Owls lead 20-14. And with that touchdown, they get their 1st lead of tonight's game. And so far in the 2nd half, it's been all Ottawa. So a late notice, guys. Actually, number 24 for the Blue Raiders, Boyd, has been Jeffrey Perez. I was wondering where he was, but it seems like he just switched jerseys for tonight. So it was Jeffrey Perez running this whole time, number 24. Perez normally number 3, but tonight sporting the number 24. Owls kick it off, and it is a touchback. And now Leah Hargis is standing by with some members of our Cleveland High School band. Leah, take it away.
She's a senior in the marching band. So what's it like being one of the leaders in the band?
It's a big responsibility, but it's also exciting because, you know, it's your last year and you get to give it your all.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Back to you, Leo.
Thank you, Leah, and thank you, Samari, one of the drum majors for our marching band. And back on the field, Jackson Moore drops back, scrambles, carries it, takes it himself, and gets tackled by number 23 for the Owls. Not before he gets a good gain, which just so happens to be enough for a Cleveland Blue Raiders first down. Jackson Moore finds Darius Howard for a nice gain of about 9 or 8 yards. Make it 9 yards on that one. So second down for Cleveland. Hand off to Bug Bowman. Bug Bowman gets met quick. And it'll be just enough for a Blue Raider first down, though. Bowman fights hard for that yard. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Raiders at their own 44-yard line. Moore keeps the ball on that scramble. And Bug Bowman got hit pretty hard on the fake. Is not moving on the field. Currently flat on his back. Hope he's okay. Buck Bowman shaken up. Goes off the field on his 2 feet, which is always a good sign. Glad he's able to walk off. Hoping he's okay. Bowman probably about to go under concussion protocol. And the Blue Raiders offense heads back to the field with Jeffrey Perez, number 24. In the backfield, fake handoff. Finds the other Bowman brother as he goes all the way to the end zone. Give him 6 and make that a touchdown for the Blue Raiders. And Davarius Bowman ties it up. And it is 20-all here in Owl's Nest with 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Blue Raiders kick the extra point and it is blocked. Point is blocked, so that means it's 20-all. Tie ball game here with 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, and it looks like this one's gonna go down to the wire. With that, we will be sending it to our sideline reporter, Leah Hargis, who is joined by one of our Cleveland High School cheerleaders. Leah, take it away.
Thanks, guys. So I'm here with Tiffany, a senior on the cheer team. So what's it like being a senior and a leader on the cheer team?
It's so much fun. I have a lot of responsibilities, like making sure the girls know the cheers and the dances and stuff like that, but it's so much fun, and it's been a great senior year. So.
Well, you've done a great job so far. Thank you so much. Back to you, Leo.
Thank you, Leah. And we're back. Ready to get action started on the field. Kevin Gomez ready to kick this one off as tensions are high here in Owl's Nest. 20-all. 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Kevin Gomez kicks it off. Low ball fielded by number 2 for the Owls. And he finds room down the sideline. Goes untouched all the way out of bounds. But eventually forced out of bounds at Ottawa's own 46. So the Cleveland defense, who's been playing a pretty good game so far, looks to get another stop. But Kyrell Sanford has just been making all sorts of plays on his feet, and he pitches it there to Sincere Quinn, makes a few people miss, and gets just enough for the 1st down. Another dagger put through that Cleveland defense. And give the Owls another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the Cleveland 43-yard line. And with that, we will end the third quarter with the score being 20 Cleveland and 20 Ottawa. So far, I've been truly impressed by the performance of Cleveland, coming into this one at 3-4, facing off against one of the top teams in the region, the Ottawa Owls, 6-2, 3-1 in the district. You can just tell this Cleveland team came out with a purpose tonight, fighting for that playoff spot that they want. And so far here in the start of the fourth, they are still in this one. Led the game all night, right up until that Kyrell Sanford 60-yard touchdown run. Got a little bit of the momentum back on Bowman's touchdown reception, but still tensions are high as we get set to start the fourth quarter. So 12 minutes of football left here. And man, oh man, is this one gonna come down to the last second. Malachi Quinn, number 9. For the Owls, just a big target for Sanford. He's made a few plays tonight. His brother, Sincere Quinn, has definitely been a force to be reckoned with from the backfield as well. And Sanford picking apart the Cleveland defense with his QB keeps. Cargill gets the handoff on this one. Is met by way more than a few Blue Raiders on that one. And give him 1 yard on that carry. So it'll be 2nd and 9 for the Owls. Handoff to Cargill, excuse me. He fakes it to Cargill and takes it up the middle. Sanford does.
What?
Gets about 3 yards on that carry. So we'll make it 3rd and 6 for the Owls. Crucial 3rd down coming right up. Under 11 minutes to go in this one. Sanford hands it to Quinn. Quinn shuffles around, makes a few defenders miss, and gets brought down by Jake Applegate. But on that carry, Quinn gets just enough for the first down, so give the Owls another one. Another first down. So 1st and 10 for the Owls at Cleveland's 30-yard line. Sanford goes straight through the middle, gets a pretty decent gain. I call it about 4 yards. Make it 3 yards, 3-yard carry there by Sanford. Strickland in on the stop. 2nd and 7 for the Owls. Drop back, scrambles to the right, finds Malachi Quinn, and gets brought down by Jacob Applegate. Solid tackle there by number 10. Another first down for the Owls. Malachi Quinn has just been there when Sanford has needed him. Made a lot of crucial completions so far. Sanford hands it off to Quinn. Quinn dances around, but is eventually stopped for no gain. Met by number 12, Zach Turner. Actually make that a loss of a yard for the Owls. So 2nd and 11 coming up. Quinn goes in motion. Sanford throws to him. Overthrows him a little bit to the right. Quinn tries to reach for it, but cannot, and so incomplete. 3rd and 11 for the Owls. And the Blue Raiders make yet another stop here deep in their own territory. Tied at 20 with 8 minutes and 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here we go. Sanford drops back. Throws it deep to number 12, and the ball is caught. Was he inbounds? He sure was. Touchdown, Ottawa. So give the Owls 6, and just like that, Ottawa takes the lead 26-20 as they get set to kick the extra point. And the officials throw a penalty. Officials throw a flag, and looks like it's offsides on the defense. So now the Owls will get to try the extra point. And another flag on the play. False start on Ottawa this time. So Cleveland will take the 5 yards right back. So let's try this again. Extra point coming up for the Owls. Kick is up and good. So make it a 7-point lead for the Owls with 8 minutes and 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And just like that, Sanford makes a crucial throw to his wideout, number 12. And gets the lead right back for the Owls. Owls lead 27-20. Great poise in the pocket by Sanford, getting pressure from everywhere all throughout that drive. Scampered around the pocket a few times. Made plays with his feet and got his boys 7. So now the question is, will the Blue Raider offense rise up to the